Welcome back to Forza Horizon 4, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are well. Today we're checking out the G63 6x6, but first we need to unlock it, which means completing the Top Gear, the Horizon Special. Now we've already done tiers 1 to 5, we have 3 stars in every tier. I did go back in and do tier 1 and tier 4 and got 3 stars on both. We just need to do tier 6 and tier 7 to get that all-important G63 6x6. We're going to do a little bit of a comparison between that and the G65. We've got some challenges in mind, so do stay tuned. And if you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing. And let's get this G63 unlocked. While we make our way to the Top Gear Horizon story, 2 things I want to mention. First thing is a good thing, and second thing is a bad thing. First thing is, I just want to welcome all the new subscribers in the last week. I think we've had about 40 to 50 new subscribers. I just want to say a welcome to the channel and thank you very much for the support. It is much appreciated. Even you guys that have been here since day one, thank you all so much. It's amazing. All the comments, likes and shares, even the views. I couldn't ask for more, really. You guys are brilliant. Secondly, I just want to apologise for my editing blunder yesterday. I will strive to do better. I usually double check these things, and yeah, I was a little bit annoyed when I got to work and I sort of watched the video back just to make sure everything was okay. And I noticed halfway through that I actually said the same thing 4 times. Yeah, it's not good for you guys. It's not good for the channel. Just I apologise. So with all that being said, let's jump into the Top Gear Horizon Special. So the first 5 chapters then are all done and dusted. We just need to do the last 2. Edinburgh Afternoon Drive. The Stig tries to outrun the Bells, while Chris Harris avoids traffic wardens.
Here we are then, Edinburgh, where it's time for a spot of turbocharged tourism with this, the mighty Porsche GT2 RS. All we need now is our tour guide, Muck Stig. The world's worst Scotsman, allergic to tartan, absolutely petrified of bagpipes, also I've heard.
This car is a monster and I love it, I really do.
Let's see if we can visit every bell tower in Edinburgh and get back here before they all stop ringing.
What have I got? 3 minutes 25.
Turn left.
And an annoying sat nav. This is like one of those point-to-point ones. New challenges they've done. They don't have a specific target, you just do...
3.8 litre flat 6 2-turbo, 700 horsepower, all wrapped up in carbon fibre with wings, stripes, holes and vents for snorting in the air.
Yeah, you just do like a point-to-point thing where it keeps giving you checkpoints one after the other. And you just have to keep going.
0 to 60 takes 2.7 seconds. Just the job for a bit of speedy sightseeing.
And we slightly cheat this without braking. No brakes required. Look at that. Where the hell is the end of this thing? We are 2 minutes 40 in.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Into the final stretch now. Note to Stig. Remember to park properly at the end. And watch
there we
out
go.
for traffic wardens.
Ooh, we've got 25 seconds. Easy peasy. Whoops. I say that. I'm going to hit a Mercedes. Come on, Porsche. Go, go, go.
Good work. Hard on those carbon ceramic brakes now. They could stop a locomotive dead in its tracks.
And stop. Easy peasy. Edinburgh Afternoon Run. Done. 1, 2, 3. Very nice indeed. You nailed it. Yeah, I did. That GT2 RS though is a beautiful car. So, one more chapter to go then that stands between us and that G63 6x6. One more thing. The Stig takes up trucking and Chris Harris reveals a bit of a fan favourite.
I told you we'd finish with a fan's favourite, and here it is. No, not the lorry. The thing on the back, under the tarp. You'll love it. But first we need to move it into position. Thankfully, we have our very own haulage expert. A trucker's trucker. No load too large. Yes, it's Big Rig Stig.
Very nice indeed.
Right, now take it easy,
Here we
Stig.
go.
That's some expensive cargo you have back there. Costs as much as a house. Weighs about the same too.
Oh, the gearing's really, really short. Unfortunately, we can't get this thing in free roam because it will not fit in the auto showroom is what they said, or in the festival site. So there's some bridges and some things as well that it will actually clip. in the free roam world, so this is the only time you get to drive it is in this mission, but you can do this mission as many times as you like to your heart's content, and I'm
Worked
sure...
out what it is yet? Okay, here are some cryptic clues. It's all-wheel drive, but not four-wheel drive. It's a wagon, but you definitely don't need a horse to pull it.
As I was saying,
200 yards. Turn left.
you could probably explore the world in this mission quite easily.
Turn
Find
left.
some things to do. Oh, it doesn't stop. It really doesn't stop. Whoops. Sorry, coming through. I don't think we're going to get there in 4 minutes, are we? I'm struggling to keep this thing on the road. It's really weird to drive. Really weird. 50 miles an hour and we're understeering off a little track lane or lane thing.
Good job, Big Rig Stick. Suits you, you know. Although, come to think of it, maybe pickups are more your style. Especially the one we have in store.
Oh, there it is.
You the Mercedes G65 AMG 6x6. It's the ultimate off-roader, a 4-ton, 6-wheel sports utility truck. Basically, a G-Wagon with the back half of a pickup thrown in for free. Up front is a 5.5-litre twin-turbo V8. Usually it's limited to 100 miles an hour, but not this one.
In 100 yards.
Here we go, I'm not going to lie. Second attempt, the first one I completely messed
Someone
up.
call air traffic control. I'm pretty sure you need a special license to fly one of these.
I got nowhere near that 3-star mark, so I kind of got the idea of where to go now and what to do. And that is do it quickly, which is what I didn't do last time. At any given opportunity, cut some corners is my advice. Literally, as the crow flies, ignoring the road. This point last time, I was at 2 minutes 30. That's how much quicker I have gone, and we've still got a good 12 seconds left.
Take tomorrow off. No idea what Steve does with a day off.
Very
Spinal
nice
dance,
indeed.
Goat yoga. bog
1,
small.
2, 3.
Anyway, I've been Chris Harris, still am, and this has been the Top Gear Horizon Special. Thanks for coming.
Boom, there we go. Top Gear the Horizon Special, Level 7 Mercedes-Benz G63 6x6 unlocked. The G63 AMG 6x6 is going up against the G65 AMG. We're going to see which one is better in a series of challenges. The G63 is running 536 horsepower, 561 foot-pounds of torque, a 6-wheel drive, but weighs 9,000 pounds, and the G65 603 horsepower, 737 foot-pounds of torque, weighs 5,600 pounds, but only 4-wheel drive. Challenge number 1 then is a test of speed and acceleration. Who can get the fastest speed through the Horizon Festival drag strip speed trap? Up first is the 6x6, and then we'll run the G65. So let's not waste any time. Let's get the hammer down and get this through the camera. I'm not going to wait for the lights. I'm just going to go. Oh, a little bit over rev. That might kill it. I'm rooting for the 6x6 myself. I love this thing. I think it's awesome. It's 96.84. Not a bad run from the 6x6, weighing 9,000 pounds, but it does have 100 horsepower roughly, or 70 horsepower less than the G65. Here we go then, it's the G65's turn to prove it is the better car, which I'm hoping it's not, but it weighs less and got more power, so I'm a little bit worried. It's already at 85, it's 90, yeah, it's absolutely creamed it. 110.30, not too much of a shock to be honest. So round 1 goes to the G65. On to round 2. Round 2 then is a bit of a hill climb test. Playground Games said that if we park on the steepest hill in the Mud Kickers Adventure Park, the 6x6 is the only car that can pull away and get up the hill safely. So I'm going to park the G65 halfway up this hill, give it the beans, and see if we can make it up. Here we go then. That is absolutely terrifying. Let's get the first person view. Oh my god. So if I stop here, we don't actually stop, we just roll back. So if I put the handbrake on, does that help? That does not help. Okay, so let's go then. Come on, car. Oh god, they might be right. Come on. Oh, that's forward motion. No, don't kill it. Come on. That's forward motion. No, go, go. Progress, progress. Come on. Absolutely dig it in. That's getting up there. I'm just trying to feather the throttle slightly. That's done well. I mean, it would have ruined the clutch, but it has made it up. I'm just going to make sure that is the steepest hill here. I did have a look around before. I'm pretty sure it is. Look at that. That's crazy. Right, let's grab the 6x6. Here we go then, in the 6x6. Let's park halfway up the hill. Roughly the same spot as the G65. So roughly here. And again, we roll back. If we give it a little bit of revs, it won't roll. So let's release the brakes. Absolutely no problems whatsoever. Nice and easy. I'm going to give that one to the 6x6. It's 1-1. One more test to go then. Challenge number 3. We're coming all the way over to Derwentwater Speed Zone. Who can get the fastest speed through the speed zone? Both cars are going to start from this T-junction, hammer it down this little road, and then through the speed zone. The one with the highest speed wins. Here we go then, 6x6 up first. I actually want this thing to win over the G65. I could throw the competition and make this thing win, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give it my all in both cars. So come on, C63. Is it C63 or G63? I genuinely can't remember. It's just a 6x6. Let's concentrate. Don't get failed. Don't get failed. Ooh, the understeer is real in this thing. Jesus. 77.6. It is not phased by water, which is nice. Here we go, the turn of the G65. Let's rip it. I don't want this thing to win, but I feel like it's gonna. It's a little bit more nimble and a little bit quicker. I'm gonna be honest, we're already at 90 miles an hour pretty much. Through the camera. That's 100 miles an hour average already. Upper brakes. It just turns in so much better. I think this is a better vehicle, isn't it? Unfortunately, the other one might look cool. It's just not quick. It doesn't really turn. 91.17. It's absolutely smashed the 6x6. And so annoyingly, the G65 wins that then with 2 wins to 1. Annoyingly, just because it's got more power and weighs less. But the 6x6 is by far my favourite. Speaking of the 6x6, should we go check out some upgrades? Oh, there's plenty of upgrades to choose from. Let's go check out the engines first. We can do an engine swap, that's lucky. So stock, what have we got? We've got 536 horsepower. We've got a 5.5 litre V8 twin turbo and a racing 7.2 litre V8 running 850 horsepower. I'm going to leave it standard. Body upgrades, we can put on a skid plate with a massive bull bar type thing with some fog lights, but I don't actually like that. Prefer it standard. And the back, oh my god, we can have 2 spare wheels and some sort of spoiler tray thing on the back as well. We could have put like PLP50 in there or something, or like some sort of quad bike would have been nice. We can make the tyres even more meatier than they are, up to 355s front and rear, and it does do all 4 on the rear, which is cool. Very well engineered game, very well engineered. If we change the wheels, does it change all 6? Yes, it does. Why wouldn't it? I'm going to go for these American Racing Outlaw 2s. They look a little bit off-roady, so we can go for those. Rim size, they're already 18s, so we're going to make them 21s. Why wouldn't we? Front and rear, and it does do all 4 at the rear. Again, why wouldn't it? Rally suspension actually lowers it. That is crazy. And the rear wheels move out slightly, which is a little bit weird. But I'm actually going to fit that because I can get more tuning options out of it. Weight reduction. What we're weighing, 9,470 pounds. Full weight reduction then loses 2,319 pounds, brings us down to 7,150. That probably would have helped in the challenges, if I'm honest, with the speed and acceleration. And then power, I will probably bring this thing up to the top of Class A. So we're now running 845 horsepower from 536. We're at the top of Class A from Class B with 65,500 credits worth of upgrades. So with our new upgrades fitted, running 845 horsepower, let's do another quick speed and acceleration test. What can we now get through the camera? Let's let her rip. It's looking beautiful in yellow. I've also colour-coded the wheels slightly. We've already beaten the old speed. We're at 100 miles an hour. Smashed the G65 as well. 121.97. Not too shabby. That's a tree. That's ruined my 6x6. I think in real life that would have gone through that tree, and then the next tree, and then the next tree. So there we go, guys. That effectively ends today's video. Let me know what you think of the G65 6x6. Is it worth unlocking? Is it worth the effort of getting 3 stars in every chapter in the Top Gear Horizon story? I definitely think it is. I really like this truck thing. It's really cool. It's great fun, and they've been trying to put it in since Horizon 2. I don't see why anyone would hate it, really. I just think it's cool. It's got 6 wheels. Anything with 6 wheels is cool in my view. Don't forget, tomorrow being Sunday the 7th of July 2019, I will be online at 12 PM noon to have just a general chill out session with you guys. It's not a live stream, but I will be online. You can come play Horizon 4 with me. We'll do some races. We'll have some fun. We may even make a video together. We shall see what happens. See how many of us there are online. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing, and have an awesome day.